The story begins on April 6, 1902, when the 3rd District Normal School building was destroyed in an early morning fire. Its successor, Academic Hall, was dedicated and opened to the public on May 24, 1906, and continues to stand to this day. However, it went over 100 years without a major renovation.
Well, Academic Hall had a series of renovations over several years, mostly to update ADA issues and sprinkler installation. But it wasn't until a couple events happened that we decided that it was time to renovate the whole building. First, the structural engineers deemed the balcony of the auditorium unsafe, and so we had to close down the auditorium. And second, in the middle of a work day, a domestic water line busted in the cashier's office, flooding the cashier's office while at work, and it was time to do some major renovations.
I would not call them setbacks. I would call them opportunities. Some people might call them challenges. When you're renovating a building that's over 100 years old, you're going to run into unforeseen conditions within the walls, within the floors. So we had to extend some time on the flooring, on the plaster, but all in all, we were pretty much hitting our target dates to complete the job. When you're doing a project that's that size, that scope, it's going to take more than a year to get it done. I would have to say the dome structure, the interior dome structure, was a critical component to retain the history of the building. It tells the story.
So yes, our temporary home was in Memorial Hall for 2 years. It did have the admissions team separated by a floor, so our campus visitor area was on the main level, and then office space, storage space was up on the top level of Memorial. So that was a little different for us. We're excited to be back together as one team here, all in one space within academic. Our temporary home was definitely great. It met our needs to the best of its ability, but it's just not the same as having a wonderful waiting space and 4 visitor rooms that we can meet with families individually, and so nothing can compare to Academic Hall. So our new space here in Academic for admissions, we have this new experience out East Room where visitors can come in and engage with our campus before their campus visit really starts with us. So we have this beautiful space where we have this timeline wall of photos showing how our university has progressed since 1873 until today. And so that's a wonderful wall for families to take a look at, to get a feel of how historic our university is, the traditions we have as a university, and hopefully find a place where they see they fit within that timeline. They want to be a part of it in the future. We have 2 kiosks that are coming in where they can engage by the use of technology, which I know we're all technology driven today. We all have our smartphones and our tablets, and so it'll be nice for them to get to use, have this historical building with this very modern technology blended in. So that room is something new to us that we didn't have before, which is great. And then we also have our front desk of admissions separate from our campus visitor check-in area, so it's going to improve customer service. So those that are scheduled for a tour, check in there. Anyone else who has questions comes on down to the front desk. I think it's going to enhance our customer service that we can provide as well.
I actually believe the project was above and beyond expectations. I think everybody, the entire team, meaning the architects, the contractors, the FM staff, did a wonderful job trying to make sure that this project was done correctly, that we preserved all of the historical features, and in the end we have a building that will last us another 100 years.